Hi, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Friday the 13th, 2026. And we are having the Almanac. Swing. 2026. Leah Leenderts. Leah Leenderts. So, we last... Oh, here we are. Okay, we will do that. We're going to have a woodland tale for February. A woodland tale, and there's the picture, which it will no doubt refer to, and I do believe that's a dragon. As my mum says, bloody tits and dragons, tits and dragons. The Day of Freyoch. F-A-A-O-C-H. Several ancient tales that involve rowan trees, because we did rowan trees the other day, revolve around themes of these trees being otherworldly, perhaps originating in the fairy world. That's why I recognised it. Of their fruit being miraculous and health-giving, healing, ding, and of them being jealously guarded against theft. This story is from the early 16th century Book of the Dean of Lismore, but Irish versions of the story might date back as far as 700. Freyoch, I really hope I'm saying that right, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. A handsome warrior with jet black hair wished to marry the beautiful Findabair, who loved him too. They lived on the banks of Loch Orr in Scotland. The loch contained an island upon which stood a single rowan tree, the one we just saw. The loch contained an island, on which stood a single rowan tree with fruits that were said to restore youth and health, oh gosh, and satisfy hunger for 3 days at a time. We've got a number 3 and we've got low-hanging fruit. Foreshadowing there, foreshadowing. A dragon coiled around its trunk guarded these precious fruits. Unfortunately, Findabair's mother, Maeve, who also loved Freyoch. Oh, cripes. This is like Dr. Phil, isn't it? And her jealousy and unrequited love ate her up until she plotted a plan to destroy him. Pretending to be ill, she said he could have Findabair's hand in marriage if he swam to the island and brought back a handful of fruits to heal her. Don't do it. Freyoch was afraid but brave and loved Findabair very much, so he set off, swimming strongly through the cold water, and when he reached the island he managed to tiptoe round the sleeping dragon and snatch a handful of fallen fruits, swim back and present them to Maeve. Furious, Maeve plotted again. The next day she called him to her and said she was still ill and that she must have the entire tree. Again Freyoch set off, only this time he uprooted the whole precious tree and set off swimming back to the shore. We know nothing good is going to happen to him at this point, don't we? I mean, he's not just like reached for the low-hanging fruit, but he's taken the whole effing tree. That's your bad, isn't it? It's your bad, Freyoch. Okay. Of course, this woke the dragon. And the weight of the tree in the water slowed Freyoch down, and soon the dragon caught up with him. And a great battle commenced. Freyoch killed the dragon, but in the process was mortally wounded himself. I think we saw that coming, didn't we? From the moment he reached for the fruit. Findabair sang a lament over his body and also died of a broken heart. The pair were buried together on the shore of Loch Orr, and the island, Eilean in Gaelic, to this day is named Freyoch Eilean. Oh, that's so cool. I absolutely love that. Oh gosh. And there's a little bit of craft, but not craft as we know it. She failed to, remember when we did the fairy doors? Loved the fairy doors. So many of you made them. But there hasn't been a craft invitation as good since. But we're going to find one. We're going to find one, okay? Because I love it. Love it when you send the craft into the community post. Right, we are using... Oh, God, what are they called? And why aren't they in the box? They're not called that. I know that they're by No But Loesch. Can't remember the name. It will come to me. I call it like, it's like the 80s, and they all look like Bruce Willis or his wife out of the Bruce Willis film that's always on at Christmas. Clearly I have no memory for anything today. They all look like someone, so it's great. What is it called? Cosmic Tarot. Yes. Oh, we got quite a lot of reversals today, and unfortunately I'm going to keep them because I feel like I should, as in it's feeling like a reversals day, but we'll go with it anyway. This guy, 9 of Wands, this looks like somebody. This looks like an actor, doesn't it? Not that one. This one looks like an actor. Who does that look like? Maybe from the 80s. Anyway, 9 of Wands. Boundaries. As a Pisces, this is the only way I can like mime a boundary. This should tell you all you need to know about Pisces and boundaries. This is my boundary. Yeah, boundaries come in lots of different shapes and sizes depending on your experience, your star sign, all sorts of things, and what it is that you're dealing with. Itchy nose. But they're obviously a thing, okay, and I'm going to call it early and say I think that the boundary is around relationships because of all the other cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 cups cards, all in the reverse. I know, you're like, why did I tune into you today? The first one is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse is a couple of things. One, it can literally be upset, tears, you know, emotion, feeling sad, letting it go, which can be quite good sometimes. It can be breakups. It can be lack of self-love as well, self-abandonment, feeling like abandoning yourself, those sorts of emotional, you know, just tipped up, itchy nose. Interestingly, it comes up next to the 8 of Cups in reverse. Now, 8 of Cups, which this is a particularly good one. You've sort of got a look of John Travolta-ish. 8 of Cups in reverse is Saturn in Pisces. So, difficult planet of boundaries. Saturn is all about the boundaries. Pisces is never about the boundaries. And Saturn is like, you need to be about the boundaries. And Pisces goes, oh my God, la 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 la. You know, that kind of thing. But it's in reverse. This can happen when an old issue returns, sadness returns. It can even be a lover returns. You get a text from somebody that you had a situationship with, you know, or something, returns, or someone who left doesn't know if they want to stay gone. It's a very boomerangy, up and downy, or you don't know if you should have said no or gone, you know, it's all of that. And next to it, and 3 of Cups in the reverse. And the woman in that one reminds me of an actress who was in, I think she was in An Officer and a Gentleman. God, how old am I? Who I really, really, really liked. Itchy nose. 3 of Cups in reverse with the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse is an emotional wobble. We've had some 9 of Swords action in the last few days, so it's not entirely outside the realms that we'd get an emotional wobble. Another nice, solid, steadfast, upright card. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, Sun in Virgo, also an 8, also movement, but also Pentacles. And we had the Page of Pentacles yesterday, which is just saying slow and steady wins the race, cool your jets. Cool your jets, okay? And then just in case we hadn't got the whole message about all of the rest of it, I don't know if he's actually got any clothes on, so I better do that. We get the 6 of Cups in reverse. And I know damn well that the Six of Cups in reverse, when mixed with these sorts of things, can be somebody you have an emotional attachment to, very much kind of weirdly, just weirdly. Kind of, it's like, it's not straightforward, it's weirdly, that you're struggling with a bit. Okay, so let's look at the two upright cards, shall we, for advice. Boundaries and working through things sensibly and slowly. You heard it here first. Leave me a comment. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.